path to Shiva. Lessons for youth. Lesson 30.
My question is, what are the path's 4 stages?
The question is about the path's 4 stages. When created by Lord Shiva, the soul is young and immature. Its process of growing up over many lifetimes happens in 4 stages. This is much like the development of a lotus flower. First, it sends its roots into the pond's mud. Then it grows a stem and leaves that reach the water's surface. Finally, it blossoms in the full sun. Yet, each previous stage of growth is still there, supporting the flower. Shiva's grace guides this process so that we learn and grow toward the light through experience under the divine law of karma. As the soul progresses through each stage, it becomes less instinctive and more spiritual. Shiva is continually creating souls. So at any point in time, there are on the earth young souls, adolescent souls, middle-aged souls, and old souls. The 4 padas, stages of maturation, are charya, kriya, yoga, and jnana. First stage, charya. Charya is good conduct and humble service, attending the temple and helping with temple chores. Here, the main work is harnessing the instincts and developing virtuous qualities. Second stage, kriya. Kriya is the stage of devotion, or love of God, expressed through home puja and temple worship. Third stage, yoga. Yoga is the period of meditation and inner striving under a guru's guidance. At this stage, the temple is a sacred space for contemplation as Shiva's veiling power gives way to his revealing grace. Fourth stage, jnana. Jnana is the wisdom state where the realized soul sees himself as one with the temple deity. As the 4 padas are not alternate ways, but progressive steps on a one path called Sanmarga. Next, nor does the soul give up the practices of one pada when it enters the next. Thus, the mature soul in jnana is a paragon of wisdom, yoga, devotion, and virtue. The greatest yogis still love and worship Shiva. Gurudeva says,
some people think when you get to the yoga stage, you don't have to do the worship, you don't have to do the service. You just do the yoga. In our Saiva Siddhanta philosophy, when you get to the yoga stage and the jnana stage, you still enjoy the worship, you still enjoy the service. These are dear and intricate parts of your life.
In this lesson, we learn that the order of the stages of growth of a lotus flower are: it sends its roots into the pond's mud. It grows a stem and leaves that reach the water's surface. And finally, it blossoms in the full sun. As the soul progresses through each stage, it becomes less instinctive and more spiritual. Yoga is the period of meditation and inner striving under a guru's guidance. Charya is good conduct and humble service, attending the temple and helping with temple chores. Gnana is the wisdom state, where the realized soul sees himself as one with the temple deity. Kriya is the stage of devotion expressed through home puja and temple worship. The 4 padas are not alternate ways, but progressive steps on a one path called Sanmarga. The soul does not give up the practices of one pada when it enters the next,